Good afternoon. My name is Rachel Thompson. I am a member and co-founder of a group that grew out of the needs of the Bahamian people that we saw existing at that time. We call ourselves the Sovereign Kingship Aboriginal Provisional Government. And the reason why we title ourselves this stems from the fact that we found out that the elective representatives that takes on the name and title of our government is not and has not been working in the best interest of the Bahamian organic people. We found ourselves having to create this group because of the many malfeasance, abuses, and injustices that has occurred against the organic Bahamian people. We found ourselves fighting against our elective representatives because at every level of our existence, we find ourselves being attacked erroneously. Our government, our elective representative has chose to now fight us on the issue of Crown Land. I have been living here and my family for numerous of years, and this is our beautiful home. On the 16th and 17th of June, recently, the elective representatives under the command of the Ministry of the Ministry of National Security, the then minister, the current minister, Wayne Munro, along with about 100 other military, media, and law enforcement personnel. They came with a tanker, heavy military weapons, numerous military vehicles, and they basically passed through this corner, and they went by another one of our members who live in the back here. And essentially, they told us that we have a 14-day period to vacate this area. Most Bahamians are not familiar with the concept of Crown Land, so they have gone with the elective officials' narrative of Crown Land. Crown Land is the people's land. The elective officials are only there to be the actual stewards and holders of that land. Every Bahamian national has a right at any time to possess and go through the necessary process to obtain Crown Land. That is what my family has done, and that is what many family in the back here has done. The narrative that the media who works for the government is sowing is that what we have done is an illegal process. And now Wayne Munro and his military cohorts are now saying that we should be removed as a result. I want the Bahamian people to know, and I'm hoping that this can actually be disseminated internationally, that first of all, we need help. We are not here because we are in the financial position of so many other Bahamians to actually go and purchase homes because we have our monies available to us. We are here because many of us during the pandemic lost our homes through heavy mortgages, were kicked out of apartments, didn't have any more money to pay any rent, and we had no government to subsidize us in any which way. Any Bahamian truthfully can speak to the many abuses and injustices that occurred underneath the PLP and the FNM government. And this is what has caused this country to reach the high level of abuse that so many organic Bahamians find intolerable. We, in our wisdom, has tried our best to help Bahamian people. As we became situated in the back here, and as people came to us who were sleeping on beaches and parks, we heard numerous stories of whole families living on beaches and parks and things during the pandemic, in which the government, the elected officials made no type of effort to actually help to mitigate our circumstances. As they came in the back here, we simply showed them areas in which we said these were Crown Lands and the process through which they must go through the legal process. We all file our papers as required. We possess the land as required. And we all receive our acknowledgement papers. When we file our papers, we made known at that time that we had already possessed the land. At no time in the government, in the elected officials' response, specifically Land and Survey told us at any time that our actions were illegal and that we were denied entry to this land. So we went through the right process. Now we're being told years later that this is illegal. When the elected officials amass this military might to come against us, they passed over 43 different shanty towns that exist right now in New Providence. They did nothing to address those issues, but they came out organic Bahamians and are now telling us that we must move. We are appealing to the Bahamians and to the international community. We don't have a media that is representing our interests, to please hear our plea and come to our aid. Crown land is the people's land. We have done nothing wrong, and we are legally here, and we are here to stay. Thank you very much.